This show was truly meant to be the last.
I came through from Nigeria all the way to UK.
And six-time Olympia champion, Chris Bumstead. Samson Dauda.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dig deep into the world of bodybuilding, analyzing matchups you never thought you'd see but secretly always wanted. Today we have a dream showdown that combines the best of two worlds. Chris Bumstead, the classic physique legend, recently shocked the world by stepping into the open class at the EVLS Prague Pro and placing second in his final ever competition. On the other side, we have Samson Dauda, our reigning Mr. Olympia, known for his monstrous size, aesthetics and sheer stage presence. If these two legends ever faced off at their peak, who would come out on top? Samson's monstrous yet aesthetic physique, or Cbum's unrivaled symmetry and conditioning? Today we will pose by pose to analyze their strengths, weaknesses, and who would likely win in this ultimate battle. Stick around because the final pose might blow your mind. Let's dive in. We start with one of the most iconic poses in bodybuilding, the front double biceps. Samson Dauda immediately grabs your attention with his sheer size and presence. His biceps have an impressive peak, his wide lats flare beautifully, and his quads are full of deep cuts that make this pose a masterpiece. His balance is especially striking. The wide lats and tight waist create a near-perfect V-taper, and his abs, while not the sharpest, still hold up well in this pose. On the other hand, Chris Bumstead brings something different to the table. His biceps are peaked and clean, and his midsection is tighter, giving him a more refined, aesthetic look. However, compared to Samson, Cbum lacks the overall size and density, especially in his biceps and quads. This one goes to Samson Dauda for his sheer size, muscle maturity, and ability to fill the stage. Cbum looks great, but in the open class, size often speaks louder. Next, the front lats spread, a true test of width and proportions. Here, Chris Bumstead truly shines. His lats flare out like wings, creating an unbeatable silhouette. His chest appears full and prominent, and his abs are perfectly aligned, giving his physique a polished, balanced look. His quads, with their sharp lines and deep cuts, only add to the overall package. Samson, while undeniably wide, doesn't bring the same level of refinement in this pose. His lats are impressive, but they lack the sharpness and detail that Cbum delivers. This one goes to Cbum. His lats, chest, and overall symmetry make him a standout in this pose. The side chest pose is where things get interesting because both athletes bring unique strengths. Samson Dauda commands attention with his massive chest and overall size. His pecs look like they're carved out of stone, and his arms add a sense of completeness to the pose. His lower body, hamstrings, and calves is equally impressive, giving him a well-rounded look. Chris Bumstead, however, brings something different. His chest fibers are visible, showing an insane level of detail and conditioning. His obliques and midsection are tight, and his arms look shredded and perfectly proportioned. This is a tough one because it depends on what the judges value. If it's about size and fullness, Samson wins. But if it's about detail and conditioning, Cbum edges ahead. What do you think? Let me know in the comments because this one's a toss-up. The back double biceps is one of the most decisive poses in bodybuilding. Samson Dauda showcases a powerful and balanced back with excellent width and thickness. His traps, lats, and delts create a cohesive, dominant look, and his size from the rear is undeniable. But don't count out Chris Bumstead just yet. His back is shredded with deep cuts and insane detail, especially in his lower lats and mid-back. His hamstrings and calves are also sharper than Samson's, giving him an edge in the lower body. Still, Samson's overall size and completeness give him the win here. Samson Dauda takes this pose, but it's closer than you'd think. The back lat spread is a specialty pose for Samson Dauda, and he dominates here. Samson's lats are massive and create an incredible width. His lower back is dense, and his traps add to the overall 3D effect of his physique. Chris Bumstead, on the other hand, doesn't have the same experience with this pose. Coming from Classic Physique, he only recently started incorporating the back lat spread, and while he performs admirably, he can't match Samson's size and density. This one is a clear win for Samson Dauda. Now, onto the side triceps pose. Samson brings size and detail, showcasing his powerful triceps and well-defined abs. But Chris Bumstead looks incredible here. His triceps are more defined, his chest fibers are visible, and his midsection is razor sharp. His conditioning makes him look more polished and aesthetic in this pose. This one goes to Cbum. His sharpness and tricep detail are hard to beat. The abs and thigh pose is where Chris Bumstead shines brightest. Samson has deep cuts in his ABS, but his overall conditioning in this pose isn't as sharp. His quads, while massive, lack the detail to perfectly complement his upper body. Cbum, on the other hand, is in his element. His abs are chiseled, his midsection is tight, and his quads are deeply cut with razor-sharp lines. His aesthetic flow gives him a huge edge here. Cbum wins this pose, no questions asked. Finally, the most muscular, the crowd favorite. This pose shocked many in Prague because Chris Bumstead held his own against some of the best open-class competitors. His muscle maturity, deep chest cuts, and detailed shoulders were phenomenal. His quads added to the overall impact, making him look larger than life. Samson Dauda, while massive, couldn't match Cbum's level of conditioning in this pose. His size is undeniable, but Cbum's clarity and sharpness give him the edge. Cbum edges out to win here, showing he's a true competitor even outside of classic physique. So there you have it, pose by pose, a battle for the ages. Samson Dauda brings size, mass, and a commanding stage presence, while Chris Bumstead counters with aesthetics, conditioning, and razor-sharp detail. Who do you think would win if these two faced off? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's start a debate. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic bodybuilding content, and share this video with your gym crew. Let's aim for 500 likes on this video to keep these analyses coming. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay motivated, stay focused, and stay shredded. See you in the next one.